So in that fashion, he ended up, and I closed my guard on purpose to get my bearings again. Closed guard, if you do have a jiu-jitsu game and you're a proponent of jiu-jitsu and you train a lot, and closed guard is a favorite position in your gi game, for example, we're not saying that you should never be in closed guard. It does have some application, but the applications are much, much different. In a sport jiu-jitsu context, I might close my guard to work a triangle choke or to work some kind of collar choke or to work a sweep. If I close my guard in a fight where we can punch each other or even use weapon systems or multiple opponents could get involved, that's going to be a position to stabilize so that I don't continue to get hurt or he doesn't pass to a better position. That's going to be a momentary stop, if you will, where I gain control of his movement. I hurt his mobility. I hurt his ability to transition. I hurt his ability to create angles. That's what I'm going to use my closed guard for, is to shut down principles or concepts for him and make them unavailable for him for a moment. And then I am going to immediately begin to work back towards what my outcome is for the purposes of this DVD, which is I need to get back to my feet. I need to get away from this person. I don't want to be in bottom position. I absolutely am not going to close my guard and work for a minute and a half for some kind of sweep or for any extended amount of time. I'm only going to close it as a purpose of it suits me to then advance what I already wanted to do, which was to get up. And that's really what we're focused on. So with that opening, we've ended up closed here. Rob's on top of me when we're closed. One of the things we want to be cautious of is him just being able to rise up and hit me with impunity. I'm going to have a huge problem here. If you think that he might not just hit you in the balls here, I think you're missing the boat. If you wear a weapon system, he's got access to those tools as much as you do. There's almost no way, if you're a law enforcement officer, for example, that this is a good position for you. However, what I don't want to do is leave him at that mid-range where he can just, boom, bomb on me. And now I'm going out, now I've got a huge problem. So even though this isn't my preferred position, I'm going to use that closed guard. I'm going to break his posture. Maybe I use a shoulder pull to break his posture. We worked on that shoulder pull for takedowns earlier. I want to look for those same things that I was working on earlier, and I'm going to open my guard and I'm going to establish barriers. For purposes of this right here, he's going to be in that mid-range. He's going to be down here. I'm going to have control of him. I'm going to be having a hold of him. As soon as I can, my feet are going to come open, and I'm going to shift the hip and get a foot on the hip. It could go that direction, or it could go the other direction. Now, what we're not going to do is just open our guard and try to move our leg in, because that's not going to happen. So when my guard opens, I'm already getting on a hip, and I'm already shifting to bring that knee in between Robert and I. Right now, I'm controlling Robert's posture. I'm controlling the arm I'm looking at, this left arm, and I've got a barrier between that arm and me. So even if you want to hit me here, it's going to be relatively unsuccessful, relatively not effective. I'm on a hip, I'm here. I'm going to start working for the same tactical get-up that I did before. I'm going to have to let go of this. A lot of times I'll kick this leg to give me momentum, because right now my head's equal to Robert's. And I'm going to have a hard time fighting my way to my feet. So I'll kick this far leg, and that allows me to sit up right here. Now Robert might still want to hit me here. Okay, I'm going to be driving his head down, which is going to affect his ability. I've got a good barrier here. I scoop my hips out, I go to my knees, and I work my way to my feet, same as I did before. Let's switch sides. So I'm closed. Yeah, come towards you. Good. So I'm closed. If Robert starts to raise up here to hit me, I can use my legs to pull him forward. I can grab. I can grab here, grab a hold. I can start to work here. But I'm not working for a submission. I'm now going to open my hips, establish my barriers, grab and grab, grab. I've got a barrier with my left arm between Rob and I. It's like this. It's a tight barrier, just like on my takedown defense. Right here. My hips go out. Boom. I go to my base. Now I stand up. Let's work that one more time. If Robert's trying to sit up to punch me, I'm pulling him down. As I'm doing that and controlling his head, foot goes on the ground and I start to move. I might get up here, kick. I've got a barrier right here, just like when I did my takedowns or I did side control. Oh, get on his head, get up. My barriers don't have to be, there's not one barrier. There's several different ways. But what I'm going to do from a closed guard is I'm going to create a lower body barrier on the hips. When I open my guard, I'm going to hip escape. I'm going to control his head, not let him sit up into that mid-range where he can drop bombs on me. I want his head close to me. And then I'm going to start to tie up one arm or the other, or work towards one arm or the other, or one angle or the other. And then I'm going to work my way to my feet, just like we did before. So I'm going to do that once or twice with no narration. But those are what you're trying to do as you rep this part of the DVD and you recreate it in your own training environment. Those are the things I'm thinking about doing.